Hi, my name is Michelle and my pronouns are she, her. I live in Watanabe on the Central Coast in New South Wales and originally from Bendigo in Victoria. I'm a proud Yorta Yorta woman. I was diagnosed with HIV in 1990 and I attended the PLDI course in 2013. How I felt about attending or being selected for the PLDI course was a little bit different because back in the early days, in the early 90s and early 2000s, there wasn't many things that being offered for positive people to attend and to sort of build up their expertise within sharing their stories. So attending and being selected for the PLDI course was, um, I felt quite honoured to be able to attend, as I was the second Aboriginal person to attend this course, and so that was quite significant. But I think being able to come together with other leaders within around the country was, something to look forward to. But it was the suspense that got to me. That, like, I flew from New South Wales down to Melbourne, and of course I come from Melbourne, but attending Coventry House was where the pickup place was, and having no idea on where we were going, it was quite secretive. We weren't informed of what was going to be discussed or learnt throughout the workshop. So it was like a kid coming to Christmas, with all your presents and, not knowing what you're going to get and, hoping it's going to be great. And, and I knew that the company that once I got there that I'd met, that, it was a great group of people to be around. And so just to be able to attend a workshop and build on the skills that I already had, but have probably a better understanding of what, being a positive leader meant, especially in the current climate of what was happening around HIV and especially for my community where there wasn't many people who were outspoken about living with HIV. So this workshop, acquired me to be able to learn new skills and meet other people and listen to their journeys, which is what I believed was going to happen throughout this course. I think there was a lot of moments throughout the PLDI course, and especially like the scenery was, really breathtaking. But within the course itself, there was a number of things, and especially one that really stuck out was the timeline. And because I'd been diagnosed in the early 90s and, I was already living with HIV for 13 years by the time I attended the course, it was looking at the timeline and seeing where everyone fitted in within that timeline, but also understanding the other significant things that occurred throughout, the time of HIV being around, not just within this country, but worldwide as well. And to me, that was quite significant to understand and to learn, where people believe they fitted within that timeline. And, and I think it gave us a better understanding of, how things have progressed over that time. And yeah, so I found that very, very rewarding. And I hoped others did as well. The course has influenced me today by being able to learn how to delegate. As the convener of Patson, one of my aims is to making sure that it's not just about the convener who does the role for leading our particular group. It's about making sure that you're able to get other participants within your group to be able to take on leadership roles. And I think that's really, really important. And whilst I was doing the course, the animal that I was given was a dove, and who is quite compassionate and is able to, delegate certain parts of their work for others to be able to step up and, do that work as well. I think it's provided stability within myself to be able to, be able to stand up as a leader, be strong, be confident, and to know that my role as especially convener or as a HIV positive rep for Aboriginal people, that I can do my work knowing that I'm able to work with others. I'm able to, making sure that other voices are being heard, because it is about many voices and many faces, the epidemic of HIV within this country. And it can be quite difficult. And, when you're solely one of the only people that speak out, for the whole of the country. So, it's important to be able to support others, to be able to stand up and have that voice and feel as strong as I have over the years. And I think it's been really challenging to be able to support others who don't want to necessarily stand up, but it is important that, that you have empathy, you have compassion, which is what I have, and to be able to understand what the needs of individuals are within my community and how best to support them to be able to step up and be a voice and be a face for HIV amongst our mob. Because at the end of the day, as much as I do speak for everybody, it shouldn't be just relied upon me. And I think PRDI provides a space and an opportunity for many of our communities who are living with HIV to be able to attend this course and, be able to influence the broader community as I have done over the years. And I think it's a great opportunity, and I welcome anyone and, give praise to anyone who thinks that, they can do it. But if you doubt yourself, please don't, because many of us are still here to be able to give you support if you feel that you cannot and you are unsure about things.